Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. Just woke up from a nap, so I apologize. I'm a little bit kind of in a strange mood today, but I think it's a good mood. Specifically, what is that on my face? What the heck? For this video. So, first of all, grab your water, drink your water, and there's no real absolute direction of this video. This may be a blabbing video. People always ask, can you please tell me when this is going to be a blabbing video, blah, blah, blah. I want to talk a little bit about um, something, and I don't want to sound like I'm preaching or anything like that in this video, but specifically how our time is limited here in this world, in this universe, on this planet, above this ground. A lot of people don't realize the importance of achieving anything or everything that they need, want to, or desire to. So, I guess specifically this came up for a few good reasons. I know in the last few days I've heard about people losing significant others. I heard about somebody that passed. We as a family here with Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, or if you're new here, just in general, need to focus on how little time we probably actually have. A lot of people I see all the time are talking in the respect of, oh, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start next month, I'll start next year. And the reality is you may not have a week, a month, a year. And I'm not wishing that upon anybody. Obviously, I want each and every single one of you, including myself, to be able to live the most fulfilled life possible and the most longevity is the word, but like the other part of the word. I want all of you to have a life full of longevity. Anyway, I'm using that in the wrong context. But the reality is our lives can be snuffed out at literally any moment. I just heard about somebody the other day dying during heart surgery, somebody I used to work with. And there are some, rest in peace, Maddie, by the way. And I'm not saying this necessarily to this individual, but it has brought it to my attention that I think he was in his 50s and heard somebody else passing away in their 50s. We all want this long, beautiful, extraordinary life, and some of us don't, and that's understandable. I know some people, I've literally talked to some people that they're like, I don't want to live past 40, I don't want to live past 50, whatever. I want to live till I'm 1,000 because I want to be able to do as much as possible. And I know that sounds crazy, but the reality is that's not going to happen to any of us. And the reason I want to come up with it, or I want to talk about this specifically, is because if you're trying to lose weight, or if you want to travel, or if you want to go obtain that new job, you've got to do it now. You've got to do it today. You've got to start on it immediately. You can't in any way, shape, or form wait a single second longer. I hear people all the time saying, my job sucks, this life that I'm living sucks, this would be me, I want this motorcycle, I want to go to every country in the world. And I'm the type of person that says I'm going to get this motorcycle. I'm going to travel to every country in the world. And the reason I say those things is because I know that if you talk in the sense that you will not do them, as far as like the words, like I've told you guys time and time again, never say it must be nice when somebody else is telling you about a story of something, things that you'd like to do. You always say it's going to be nice, or I can't wait until I get there. You know, you have to think of that put your mind in a mindset where it's actually going to be materializing those things rather than blocking them or shutting them out. So it's important the words you use are affecting your mind. And like, you know, people that say, I want to quit smoking, and they say, but I don't want to quit smoking today. I want to quit smoking after this pack. If you say you're going to quit smoking after this pack, generally speaking, you're not going to quit smoking after that pack. You have to act now. And you don't say you're going to quit smoking tomorrow. Don't say you're going to quit smoking next month. Don't just, you not only are you lying to yourself, but it's just false hope. You can try this, you know, something like this. If you're having troubles with quitting smoking or something like that, tell yourself, hey, I'm going to quit smoking for one day. It is my intention to quit smoking for an entire day, and at that point I will reassess my situation and see how I feel. So at least I mean, even if you have to micro count it, if you have to say I am going to quit smoking for a total of 5 hours today, or 1 hour, or 15 minutes, or whatever it is, and then once you conquer that, you know, stretch it a little bit longer, something like the family reunion. You know, we have a lot of people that said they were really good and they were really good to go, and they are no longer in it to win it. You know, I come and I say, hey, you know, the deadline was like a month ago, start paying your dues, and people are like, oh, I can't go, and this come up and this. That's bullish. Stop doing that, because I promise you, and I'm not saying this to offend you, but if it does, it's probably there's a reason, okay? You know that they always say the whole thing about getting defensive. Why are you getting defensive if it's not true? Because you have no idea, you have no reason to. But the same people that are saying making up excuses for the reunion, and obviously there are some valid excuses. I'm not saying everybody, but if you are that type of person that backed out of the reunion, or I can almost guarantee you're the same person that has been saying you want to lose weight and has not, because you backed out of your plan and you continue to fall back, and it's because you're the tomorrow person. You're saying, I can do it tomorrow, I can do this. Stick to something, stick to everything, stick to each and every single goal. And I'm not saying maybe that you will achieve each and every single thing that you seek out. Obviously, we come across different things that change. Okay, maybe you don't want to go to the reunion. That's fine. You know, just say it. Hey, I don't want to freaking go. Don't bullish yourself. Don't bullish me. Yes, I'm changing the word so I don't get my video pulled. Don't say you're going to do something and then don't do it. Not only does that make you unreliable, but that makes your mind give up so easily. You know, don't let yourself give up. Don't let yourself say, if I want to lose a pound, say I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to lose 100 pounds this year. Just say that. You know, if you're that person, start with a pound. Lose a pound. Say, you know what, I'm going to do. It is my intention today, until next month, I am going to lose 1 pound. And when I lose 1 pound, don't even worry about what you're going to do when you lose 1 pound. Don't even think that far. But after you lose that pound, say, it is my intention to lose another pound. And then, because then you're giving yourself the momentum. You know, somebody talked about that. You know, if you have a goal to do 100 push-ups a night, you're not always going to want to do 100 push-ups, okay? That's just the truth. I don't care how motivated you are, you're going to come across days where you just feel like crap and you just do not want to do 100 push-ups. So each day, go into the day and say, you know what, today I'm going to do 5 push-ups. Today I'm going to do 2 push-ups. I'm going to do them on my knees. I'm going to do chick push-ups. And then when you do those 2 push-ups, you feel what? A sense of accomplishment. It's just like that pound. So you are constantly saying, you are doing what you're saying, and you're saying what you're doing. You're not saying, I'm going to go to the reunion, and you're just falling off. And this doesn't have to be specifically about the reunion. I'm using that as a idea for you guys to understand, because this is something that we are experiencing. Now, I'm not bagging on you if you're not going to the reunion. I'm not bagging on you if you're not losing weight. I'm not bagging on you if you're not doing the push-ups that you said, or not going to the gym, or not meal prepping or meal planning. I don't give a damn. And do you know why I don't give a damn? Because I am pushing for the goals and dreams that I am shooting for. It is difficult. It is 10 times more difficult to actually push for those things rather than to just talk about them. For so long, I was the guy that talked about them. I, a lot of the times, have always been the guy that, well, I talk a lot, and we know that. That's why I have a YouTube channel. But unfortunately, actually acting on these things and making these things materialize into actual things takes a lot more work. So what I'm saying is, you do not have an unlimited amount of time. Your time is limited, and your time is getting shorter each and every day. And there are only so many tomorrows left. If you want to lose 20 pounds, start. Stop talking about it. You know, if you want to have some great before and after pictures, do it. If you want to commit to going to the gym, do it. Do it one day at a time. If you want to travel the world, if you want to go on a cruise, you want to go check out the Bahamas, you want to go where I did, Southeast Asia, hit up 6 countries, Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand, and all those. I think I said Thailand twice. Well, what are you doing? You know, compound movements. Compound movements in my mind are, okay, today I'm going to save $1, and when I get paid next week, I'm going to save $2. The following week, I'm going to save $3. So you're only saving a couple bucks at a time, but by the end of the month or whatever, maybe you're saving $20 a paycheck or something like that. And then maybe, you know, after 6 months, you've got a couple $100. After a year, you've got enough to buy a ticket. And once you buy the ticket, I promise you, that's going to be the biggest expense that you ever purchase for a travel. Now, you don't have to live large. A lot of people see these things, as far as like traveling, as this unobtainable esoteric thing that is only for rich people. Okay, it's not true. It's just not true. I make about $200 a month, between $200 and $250 a month off of YouTube, and I have a kayak rental that I do on the side. Some months it's good, some months it's bad, but I don't have sustainable income as far as like a regular thing all the time. And I know I live with parents, but I have student loans, I have car insurance, I have a car payment, I have credit cards, I have cell phone bills, cable bills. Like, I have all those things. Okay, I probably have just as much, if not more, bills as the next person in comparison as far as incomes are concerned. So you can make up excuses and you can tell me, well, this and that, this is why you can do that, and that's why you can do that. But I think the reality is that I fear running out of time, and we all are. And I think you need to take that into consideration as far as like, if you are planning to do something. I would be more, I almost want to cry. I would be so excited if you stopped and deleted this family right away and disappeared. And in 5 years you came back and said, John, I took your advice. I wanted to travel the world. I quit that crappy job. I went in for the promotion. I got the job. I focused on my dreams, and I achieved it because I knew I could, because I stopped thinking that I had all the time in the world. And that's what you have to do. You don't have to click delete on healthy living for a healthy life. But I'm just saying, like, if you are wanting to do something in this life, it's important that you do it now. If it's something silly like, I want to lose 10 pounds so I can fit into a bathing suit and go to a water park with a 2-piece bathing suit or a 1-piece bathing suit and feel great about myself. Or I want to take a nice picture with my family, but I don't feel good about myself. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. Everybody's going to have something different. Do it. Start acting today. Don't wait anymore. Please. Please, for yourself, for me, for everybody around you, because I promise once you start obtaining these little micro things and start showing yourself that you can accomplish things, even if they're a little bit at a time, because after you accomplish those small things, then you can make them a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And don't think that you have to travel the world today. You have to lose 100 pounds today. You have to get that major career today. You have to graduate with your master's today. You don't. Okay? You can pick up a book and start studying. It could take you 20 years to do your master's. If you have a freaking goal that you want to obtain, it doesn't matter how long it takes you, but it matters that you start and you realize that you don't have 100 years to go. You don't have as many tomorrows as you think. Okay, it's important that you start working on yourself, start loving yourself enough to be able to give yourself the things that you wish, desire, and dream of. The world is full of amazing things, including yourself. So why not show yourself and give yourself enough love that it actually deserves? You guys are constantly giving to others, probably more than you could ever imagine. So I think it's important, if there's things that you desire or want to achieve, start working on them today. I love you guys. Be stronger than excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. And please, 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 if there's something that you want to achieve, start working on it right away, because you don't know when you're going to run out of time. Don't wait till you're sick. Don't wait till you got a week left to live. Don't wait till you get cancer or, something traumatic happens in your life to make a difference in yourself. Do it today. Please. For you. Not for me. Not for anybody. Just for you. This is your life. Go live it. Peace, guys.